Welcome to the Girl Gang. I'm Katrina Gardner of Katrina and Create.
And I'm Dominique Goyette-Connerty of Evergreen Marketing. On this show, we're going to chat with women business owners in Massachusetts and those who support local women in business.
Because girls don't just want to have fun. They also want to sell real estate.
They want to open a brewery.
They want to teach others to invest in the stock market.
They want to take stunning photos, plan lavish parties, and help people recover from injuries.
Girls just want a podcast.
What can we say?
We're girls.
Welcome back.
Welcome to Girls Just Wanna.
All right, Katrina, did you watch The Summer I Turned Pretty Season 3 premiere this week?
Yes, I did.
Okay, girlies, lock in.
If you are a The Summer I Turned Pretty fan, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. And if you are not, or if you are but you haven't watched it yet, then I don't know. Fast forward through this intro. There might be spoilers.
Before we get into this, did you read the book?
Yes, all three.
I did not.
Okay. Wow. So you were really in for some. So a lot of girls that I've been talking to, I'm surprised to hear this from you though, because you're such a bookworm.
I know.
But a lot of my friends who are like watching the show did not read the books.
Right.
So I already know what's to come. And I already knew what was going to happen.
I already know what's to come.
Oh, have you seen spoilers?
Because of TikTok.
Yeah.
I also... I am a little embarrassed to talk about The Summer I Turned Pretty because of my choice of men from previous seasons.
Yeah.
And I know that that's not the choice that the book girlies choose.
Yep. So the book girlies, I'll speak for them.
Yeah.
Which I could be wrong. This is my personal opinion. The
No,
book
you're
girlies
right.
are Team Conrad.
Yes.
Duh.
They're Connie baby girls.
Connie baby. Oh my God. Such a
And
good line.
I
Such a good line.
went into the show, have never read the books, and I was like, who is this gorgeous man? Jeremiah.
Oh.
You know?
So so he's really not my type.
I can understand why. And sometimes he is a little like too pretty, where it's like
he's such a pretty boy in the show, and his character is also I guess fuckboy.
Yeah.
Is that the right?
No, I think so. I was gonna say like jock, frat, whatever.
Yeah. And so anyways, so season 2 and book 2 ended with the main character, Belly, getting together with
Jeremiah,
the brother who is like
Jelly. is their couple name.
Oh God, gross. So anyways, so if you haven't read the books, you think these two are together, whatever. What you don't know is the plot twist that's coming, which is, again, spoiler alert. So here's your last chance to fast forward.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. He cheats on her, even though they're supposed to be like the best couple ever, and they've been together for 4 years now, whatever. He cheats on her. She finds out. They break up, I guess, but now they're going to get back together. So if you've watched the first 2 episodes that came out this week, because this is when we're recording it, you now know that he proposes to her. They're literally in college. And he's like, I'm so sorry. And she's like, okay, fine, I'll take you back. He's like, great, let's get married.
He's literally like, I'm so sorry I cheated.
Let's get married.
Where's the ring?
And she's like, yeah. Which, again, I knew was coming because it was in the book. But did you already knew that from spoilers?
I didn't know like the whole thing. I knew that there was a girl named Lacey that he met because I was like hearing I was seeing TikToks and like hearing voiceovers from the book.
Yeah.
Like audiobooks. So like I knew that there was a Lacey character. I knew that they end up getting engaged. I think I know like the end game, like all that stuff, but like I don't know all of the details of everything. I will say when she found out that he cheated, I cried watching it because it was very heartbreaking.
And because you were Team Jeremiah, so you were probably like, no.
Yeah. And then I also understand she was going through like personal emotional turmoil because her brother gets in a car accident. And I understand like that thought of life is too short, blah, 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 blah. Get back together with fuckboy. Not that I agree with it, but like I get it. But I have been enjoying the things online where it's like you've got this fucking idiot who can't even graduate college because he can't read the fine print.
Yes, that was so funny. Like in the show, and I think it was the same in the book, he was like, in the show, they're literally getting ready for graduation like this weekend for him to graduate. He's like a year older than her.
He goes to pick up his cap and gown.
He goes to pick up his cap and gown, and then he finds out, oh, I'm actually not graduating because I still need another semester's worth of credits. Which, like, how do you not know that till the week of graduation?
So stupid.
He's just...
And then
missing
people are like, so there's this brother, and then there's this other brother
who's like a pre-med student.
He's in therapy.
Yeah.
He's pre-med. He's not even like on the right side of the country, but he's helping save Belly's brother.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I do love him. I mean, he is not without issue. He is also somewhat toxic, or he has been in the past, toxic and problematic.
Right.
Part
he
of
was
which
just so cranky in the first couple of seasons.
Yeah, well, his mom was dying, so.
Yeah. So was Jeremiah's, but Jeremiah had that fuckboy energy.
Yeah. Yeah. He was too dumb to notice. So anyways, so I'm Team Conrad. But I will say, so far, I'm disappointed in the start to season 3. I feel like the acting is not even as good as seasons 1 and 2. Belly and Jeremiah's like relationship was giving me major ick.
Yeah.
Steven and Taylor's on and off again, whatever. Also super cringe.
Right.
So the first like episode 1 was just all over. I was like, Episode 2 started to get better because we had more Conrad content, and he was hilarious, and I love that. But I'm hopeful that the rest of season 3 will be good. By the time this episode that we're doing right now comes out, we'll already have episodes 3 and 4, I think. So hopefully it's better. I don't know.
Yeah, I did like the Conrad like pining.
Yeah.
As he like can't be with Belly because he knows that his brother's with her and he wants them to be happy, and like Jeremiah wouldn't have been cool like that.
He's not mature. Yeah.
Right.
True.
Yeah. Anyways,
can't wait to be more solidly Team Conrad as the weeks go on.
Yep. Yeah, I know. I saw that Dominique put this on our notes, and I'm like, I have to admit, I was Team Jeremiah, and like nobody on the internet wants to be Team Jeremiah.
I don't know. I have other friends who are like Team Jeremiah, and
yeah.
I'm like, what is wrong with you? So anyways, yeah. Keep up with us as we continue. This is actually now the Summer I Turned Pretty podcast. So.
Hey, I'm here for it.
So hope you come for the weekly recaps. All right, let's bring in our guests.
Let's do it.
Hey ladies, are you looking to grow your own local girl gang?
The Young Professional Women's Association has been named Worcester Region's Best Young Professionals Network for 7 years now.
YPWA offers countless social and professional opportunities to engage and empower local ladies like you and me.
Right now, Girls Just Wanna listeners can get discounted access to YPWA's annual membership.
Go to ypwaworcester.com and enter code PODCAST2025 at checkout to receive $20 off their annual membership. Again, that promo code is PODCAST2025. We hope to see you soon at YPWA events.
Welcome to Girls Just Wanna, Jill Kofsky. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me today.
You are a voice actor in the local community. Jill Kofsky voice, right?
Yes.
So what does that mean?
Yeah, what do you do? This is so exciting.
I know. Well, I was so interested to have you on the show because not only have we never had a voice actor on the podcast, I don't know that I've ever met a voice actor besides you. And we've met at local conferences, and I was so interested in learning more.
And I also I think Dominique knows this about me. If I am interested in something, I'm like, I want to try that. And there has been a time in my history that I was like, I should try voice acting. And it never panned out, but I'm super curious about it and learning about it.
So what do you do? Introduce yourself. Introduce Jill Kofsky voice.
Okay. Well, during the weekdays, during the school year, I am a teacher and an instructional coach.
Nice.
But when I'm not at school, I like spending time with my family, and I also run my own freelance business, Jill Kofsky Voice, and I am a voice actor, a narrator, and an audio describer.
As an
So-
audiobook girly, this is very exciting.
So what you're saying is the listeners of Girls Just Want a Podcast are in for a treat today because they get to listen to your beautiful voice, which is a professional voice.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now I'm going to be
Right
nervous.
now you're nervous. No, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. So, okay, tell us more about voice acting. How did you get into it? Is
Yeah.
it something you always knew you wanted to do? From a young age, were people like, you have a good voice, like you should really use that for something? Like, how do you even just decide that's something you're going to do freelance?
Well, it really started while I was teaching.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people used to tell me that I have a very calming voice in the classroom and things like that. And also, read alouds were my very favorite part when I was in the classroom teaching, reading to the children. So I loved seeing them really engaged in the story and things like that. And a teacher actually mentioned to me, you should be a children's book, audiobook narrator.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, right. Like, how would you do that, right? Okay. And then it just so happens that there was a course being offered at a local school, like an adult education nighttime course called Getting Paid to Talk. And it was essentially a class in a voice acting class, just to introduce you to it. So I said, sure, why not? Let's go.
Right.
Let's go just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
So I went for it, and it was really interesting and really fun. And I ended up signing up with the people who ran the course. I went to Albany, New York for 6 months of training. I did online training, and then they would give you homework, and then I would travel out to New York once a month for 6 months and work with a coach there. And my husband was so nice, he would drive me there, so I didn't have to drive up by myself. He would just kind of hang out.
Yeah.
He's always been really supportive of my second career as well.
Yeah.
But so I got trained through there, and then just started networking and doing my thing with voice acting.
Yeah. And so what is that? I mean, so it's like technical training, like it's legit. Like there is something to be said. It's not just you just pick up the mic and start talking one day. Like you prepped for this.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
What was that prep work like? Were you reading different scripts, working different pitches? I don't even know.
Right.
What
Doing,
goes into
breath
it?
work and like when to pause and things like that.
Right, exactly. A lot of script work, and then they would analyze the script, analyze what I read, how I read it, and give me feedback on that, so then I could change certain things that I needed to change. There's a lot that goes into it, like mic placement, a lot of different things, pacing. I guess the biggest thing is you don't need an acting degree to be a voice actor. I don't have an acting degree. My degree's in psychology and in education.
Yeah,
sure. But you need to just continue training all the time and coaching with different people, different reputable coaches. I do online training a lot. I do a lot of webinars. I've gone to multiple conferences. There are voiceover conferences specific for voiceovers. I've gone to NAVO in Virginia. It's a Mid-Atlantic voiceover conference. I went to audiobook in Andover, which is right in Andover, Massachusetts, for all audiobook narrators. A few weeks ago, I just went to one called Get Out of Your Booth. It's in Pennsylvania, and it was a bunch of voiceover pros and just learn from others who are in the business. Yeah. I'm actually going to start working with a coach one-on-one that I met back in 2016 when I went to my first conference, and I'm going to start working with him one-on-one on some coaching too.
So how long ago was it that you started doing this training?
I actually trained 2012 and 2013.
Okay, wow. So
I've been doing it
over 10 years.
For quite a while, yes.
Good. What types of projects have you been working on, have worked on in the past?
I've done a lot of audiobooks.
Sure.
I've done 17 so far, which most of them are children's books, but that's what I think my voice lends itself to.
Yeah.
So I'd like to get into more adult, like nonfiction, things like that too. But most of what I've done so far have been children's books. I've also, my very first project was back in 2014. It was a promo for a local photography studio. Actually, the owner of the studio was a dad of a student that I had.
Oh, okay.
He owns Diaz Digital Discoveries in Oxford. And in 2014, he gave me my first project, gave me a chance.
That's
So
exciting.
that's what I started with. I did a promo for his photography studio.
Mm-hmm.
So that was fun. But I do audio, like I said, audio books. I do book trailers. I've done some promo work. My most consistent work, because you get gigs here and there when things come up, but my most consistent work has been as an audio describer. I actually am a freelancer for the Hanover Theatre in Worcester, and they have a Broadway series, which each year it's approximately 6 or 7 shows that they offer the audio description for one out of the series in the show. So we usually do maybe 7 shows a year as an audio describer for their blind and visually impaired audience members.
Right.
So they'll come to that show, and they have special receivers that they have with earphones, and I go into a soundproof booth and speak into the mic while I'm watching the show on a monitor.
That's live?
It's live, yep.
Wow.
And I describe to them the visual aspects of the show that they I'm unable to see, them, so they can fully experience the show and understand what's going on.
Do you have to have like water, cough drop,
all
the things around?
Yeah. I usually have what I need around me. Absolutely, yeah.
Wow. So that's
You can also mute the mic if you need to call.
Yeah. That would be my concern. Like, oh my gosh, I have a tickle. What am I going to do?
That's happened before, yeah.
Oh no.
Do you have like voices that you do, especially with like the children's books, or like, do you switch between voices, or do you just have like a different kind of like persona that comes out?
Me personally, I do just, I slightly change the tone so that the listener can hear the change in who is speaking.
Sure.
Some people do like impersonations, and they're really get into character work, like animators, animation, stuff like that.
Sure.
But I don't really do that as much. I'm more low key, like
very calm, very relaxing voice. We love that.
I do listen to audiobooks quite often, and there's this company called Graphic Audio, and they do this like whole production where they've got music and sound effects and like 10 different voice actors that do like all the different and that's also made me like so interested in what you do, and just because it is like a different experience from one person narrating a whole book to a whole cast and crew. But yeah, I just find it so fascinating and so fun with like the children's books and
So you mentioned you've done several children's books, audiobooks. You've done this work for the Hanover Theatre. You've done a couple promos. And you did say you want to do more, perhaps, adult audiobooks as well. Are there other projects that you're also interested in or chasing after?
I would really like to get more involved with the community, like around me. A lot of the people that I work with, that I collaborate with, are online, so I don't get to meet them. Like when I went to the Central Mass Women's Conference and I met you, I want to be able to meet the people that I'm working with too sometimes. So I'd like to get into more promotional and marketing work with small businesses in the area, so that I can also meet them and speak with them in person about things and support their business, go to their shops or have their service, use their service and things like that too. So that's one thing that I would like to. I joined the Chamber of Commerce so that I could meet more, do more networking and meet more people in the area. So that's one thing
I would think
really
that
like to do.
Voiceover is needed by a lot of businesses, like for either commercials that they're doing,
like for branding stuff.
Yeah.
Commercials, even like social media stuff, like narrating reels, potentially things like that. Yeah, I'm sure there's more work out there. It's meeting the people. It's so exciting, right? Kind of building off a question that you had asked a couple minutes ago about the acting of it all and doing the different voices, the different tones. So in a lot of ways, I feel like voice actor, well, you tell me, I could be wrong. Actors, like on TV, movies, whatever, are auditioning for a role. And maybe that person is the right fit for the character they have in mind, maybe not. Maybe it needs some tweaking. You're auditioning. We'll try it this way, try it that way, with this voice, with that, with this style, with this movement. How is that similar or different to what a voice actor does? Are you also auditioning for projects? Are you taking feedback? Do they have a certain voice in mind for a project, and then you audition and they think, that's not right, or that is what we were looking for, or tweak it this way? Like, what is that experience like?
I guess it depends on what type of project you're doing, where you're job seeking, because if I'm auditioning for an audiobook, then I would read a sample, submit the sample, and then they just listen to the samples and they decide which audio book narrator they choose, and then they contact you. I've also had people just contact me because I'm connected with them on social media.
Sure.
So they know me, they feel that they can trust me, they talk to me about the project, and then I just complete the project because they know me, so they reached out to me and asked me to do it. So it depends on what type of project
the importance of networking and marketing yourself.
Exactly. Because people want to work with people that they trust more too. So once
marketing 101, know, like, and trust.
It's about building that relationship rather than
That's what it is. And so right now you're on summer break from school. How do you feel like your life in the education system, in the classroom, in the schools that you work in, has kind of influenced the voice work that you do, and has influenced this passion of yours, this second career?
I think establishing relationships really has helped. I think being in the classroom, or what I'm doing now with intervention, it's a lot about just building a relationship with the students and with the parents. So I think that's helped me try to build relationships with others, with my clients too. I like to really keep open communication with them so that I really can talk to them and they can tell me what they're looking for, so that I can give them, what they're looking for in the projects that I do for them. So
nice. Tell people where they can get in contact with you, where they can find you on social media and online, and inquire about working with you if they're interested.
Okay. Well, I'm on most social media platforms. I'm on LinkedIn as Jill Kofsky, and on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, all the things as Jill Kofsky Voice. And I also have a website, jillkofskyvoice.com, that they could reach out to and take a look at some of my work, or hear some of my samples, or email me from there.
And how do we end every episode?
Every episode, we love to give you an opportunity to shout out another woman-owned business, woman leading in business of some sort. We're here to support the girls and the women. And if there's anyone in mind, we'd love to hear.
Actually, I work with a woman at school that also has her own business. She runs a yoga for children with her daughter.
Cool.
Her name's Lisa, and her daughter's name's Ava. It's called Two Mindful Girls.
I knew you were going with that. I think we follow each other on social media. And when you just said, it was mom and daughter, I thought, so that's good branding on their part. That's so exciting.
Yes.
So you work with her.
Yes. Nice. She's the sweetest person. And they do yoga and mindfulness activities and crafts with the kids. And it's just all focused towards children. They do birthday parties.
Very
they
cool.
do like on location things too.
That's awesome. Thanks for shouting them out. Maybe we'll reach out to them.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, Jill, thank you so much for coming in, taking time out of your relaxing, restful summer before you go back to school.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for talking with you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Want to show your love for all the local ladies in business? Girls Just Want a Podcast merch is now available on Etsy.
From stickers to mugs and hats to tumblers, you can rep your favorite gal gang wherever you go.
Your purchase helps us continue to rent studio space, upgrade our recording equipment, and pay for editing software.
Find Girls Just Want a merch on Katrina and Create's Etsy shop. Link is in the show notes.
Welcome to Heart It or Hate It.
Welcome. You want to start?
Sure. My first heart it or hate it is organic fruits/veggies.
I don't buy organic.
Yeah, neither do I.
Like in general. It's not a priority for me.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps I'm not as educated as I should be. I just think in some cases it's a scam.
I think it's a marketing scam.
Maybe I'll get canceled for saying that. That's fine. I don't know.
No, I'm fully hate it. I was having a conversation with someone the other day where they were like, organic's just so much better. And I just kind of like have to like not roll my eyes. And part of this is because my dad, the farmer, has talked to me about organic, and like a lot of people buy organic because they don't want pesticides, but organic uses pesticides.
Oh, okay.
And like they use different types of pesticides, but they still almost always use pesticides. And you want your fruits to use pesticides, because if you don't treat your fruits and vegetables with all of these different chemicals, usually, and they might be natural chemicals, and they can like say it's organic because it's a natural chemicals, because I don't know. Anyway, it's just this like,
yeah, but you want it to be treated
clean,
so that you don't get sick, right?
Right. Yeah.
Because in case any of the bugs and stuff that get on it are carrying diseases.
Yeah. So I think that like non-organic might use some of those like growth hormones and stuff, and organic
I think
doesn't.
That's maybe the main argument. I'll be honest, I'm not very like educated on this topic, but I'm just saying that I don't buy organic, and maybe it's because I'm not as educated, but I just don't bother. And also with fruits and veggies, I'm washing everything anyways, which I know might not solve all the issues or address all the concerns of the pro-organic crowd, but like I'm thoroughly washing fruits and veggies. So I hope that most of the stuff is washing off.
I did even do a little bit of Googling when I was like, I'm going to talk about this on the podcast. Because I was like, if I'm going to bash organic, I need to back it up. But I was seeing like articles from nutritionists and doctors saying like, there really isn't any health benefit to that they can prove from organic versus non-organic. So I do think it's just majorly a marketing ploy for spending more money on your fruits and vegetables that you don't need to spend.
Yeah, so I'll go hate it because I personally don't buy them.
Yeah, and I'm going to go hate it.
Okay. Somewhat related, I guess, but not really. We didn't plan this. My first heart it or hate it is bug spray. I guess not really related, but
spray it on my fruits. Don't spray it on me. No, I'm just kidding. I hate it. Yeah. I mean, I'll use it because I also hate bugs biting me.
Yeah, so I haven't used, I was thinking to myself, I haven't used bug spray in so long.
Yeah.
Like in years.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm never really in a situation. Like I don't go camping. Like I'm not usually outside at night or anything like that.
Yeah.
Where like I would need bug spray. Like I'm not hiking in the woods or anything like that. But it made me think of it because the other night I was like reading my little book on my deck while dinner was cooking.
I
was getting eaten alive, and I was like, I don't even have bug spray in the house. So am I really going to buy it? Probably not. But
yeah. So I was at my in-laws and I was being super antisocial because they were all like sitting outside in like chairs, and I was sitting in the covered deck reading my book. And at one point my mother-in-law was like, why don't you come out and join us? And I was like, how are the bugs? Yeah. And she was like, well, we've got bug spray. I'm like, like
I also hate the feel of it. It makes me feel sticky.
Yeah, I don't like the smell. Like,
and you know those candles that they put out?
Yeah.
I don't think those work at all. So I'm gonna go hate it because I also, like, when I did wear it, I didn't feel like it worked enough. I don't like the feel of it, and now it's like I don't use it at all. So I can't really say I heart it, but I did get several bug bites the other night, and I was like, well.
I did at one point try those like wrist thingies.
Yeah. I doubt those work. Yeah.
Because when I first moved into my condo and we have a nice little deck, I was like, I'll read out here at nighttime. And then you have like the light on, and then just like the bugs are just flocking to the light.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah.
So
I'll go hate it.
I'm going to go hate it.
All right. What do you have?
Heart it or hate it. Smart water, but with like an asterisk. It doesn't have to be smart water, but just like, I don't know, one of those fancy waters?
I'm gonna go hate it. I don't see the appeal. Like, I just feel like drink regular water.
I added this on here because I was
when
talking
we came
about
in this morning.
I was like, oh, I left my smart water in my car.
And I offered her some of my dumb water, and at first she didn't want it.
Yeah, no, it's funny. I was just talking about stupid marketing ploys.
Right.
This is one I've fallen for.
Yeah. I think so. Obviously,
Yeah.
I don't know like this, but I do feel like I also saw my grocery store had a coupon for Gatorade water.
Yeah.
Which is just water with like added electrolytes.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I mean, I won't say that like I must drink smart water, but I did buy a case of like canned smart waters the other day because I was like, oh, this is fun. And I am doing better with drinking more water, drinking out of can for some reason. And then Dominique was like, you can get canned water that's not smart water, which is true.
True.
So, and you know what made me think of getting it out of a can? I didn't know that like liquid death, whatever it's called, those like, I thought those were coffees. And then I was like, no, it's water.
It's water, but is it flavored water?
I don't know. Maybe there's different
caffeinated
types.
water. I thought it was seltzer water.
Okay, I'll have to check. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. But I'm going to hate it on smart water and the associated waters with vitamin water tastes good, but like it's also like just all sugar and stuff. Like there's so many different types of water that it's like I feel like it's just
It is so funny too. I do think that smart water tastes good, but
Right.
also I tend to drink smart water out of my fridge and I tend to drink my tap water from the tap. And the smart water is colder, and that might be what I think tastes better.
I have a Brita filter in my fridge, which don't even come at me about the water filtration system differences because I know Brita is like one of the worst ones. I don't care. Psychologically, it makes me feel like I'm cleaning the water from my tap, so that's good. I have a Brita water filter in my fridge, like a pitcher. I keep it in there, and that's how I have cold water. And to me, it tastes fine.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go hate it on smart water.
Okay, I'm gonna go heart it.
Yeah, because you do.
I
You do heart it.
I do. It's like a treat.
I don't remember what my last one was. I know. Heart it or hate it, blow dries or blow dryers.
I don't hate it, but I don't use them. So, I mean, I'll use it occasionally, like a couple times a year. I guess I'll go heart it. Like, I guess, like, on the occasion that I want/need one, I'm glad to have it.
Yeah.
I actually use one of those, like, blow dry, like, brushes, though, instead of, like, a blow dryer.
Yeah. I put this on here because I could not be more low maintenance about my hair if I tried. Like 95% of the time it's up in a claw clip. I only wear it down for this show, quite frankly. Literally, right after this, I put it back up in a claw clip. And I'm also always at the gym and always just like, so anyways. But I have naturally curly hair. And so I've always just been like, I don't really style my hair. I don't dye my hair. I don't color my hair. So when I go to get a haircut, I literally am like, just wash it and then trim the dead ends off.
Yeah.
Like an inch, 2 inches, whatever we're doing. And so I am going to a wedding this weekend. So I was like, oh, I have not gotten my dead ends trimmed in several months. So I should probably do that because it probably looks bad, like in pictures. Like my hair's going to be down, whatever. So I go in and I'm like, just wash it and cut it, whatever. And so she washes it, she cuts it, she immediately takes out the blow dryer. And I was just like, mind you, I've been super busy all week. So I was like, I really just wanted to get in, get out.
Yeah.
So she starts blow drying it. And I told her, I was like, oh, you don't have to dry it. Normally I say you don't have to dry it. But last time I did that, I was like, oh, don't dry it. They were like, well, it was like winter. It was cold out. And they were like, well, we don't let clients leave with like soaking wet hair, especially in this weather. We don't want you to get sick. And also I had told them I'm going to the gym right after. They're like, well, if you're going to put your hair up, like it's more prone to breakage when it's wet and I'm like, okay. So this time I was like, I'm not going to fight them and say, don't dry it. I'm just going to tell them like, just lightly dry it. Like it does not need to be fully dry.
Right.
Because again, I'm going home and then I'm going right to the gym.
Right.
So I told the girl, you don't have to fully dry it. Like it's not that big of a deal. Like she goes, oh, okay. just keeps going, continues to 100% dry my hair with the roller brush and the blow dryer. And I have curly hair, so she's just completely straightening out all of my curls. And I was like sitting there like, I need to get on to the next thing. I have shit to do when I get home. And I'm just like tweaking out, like, please stop drying my hair. I don't know how many other languages I can say it in. So I left there like really frustrated and also hating the way my hair looked. And also it was like 95 degrees with plus humidity yesterday.
I'm surprised they would dry your hair that way instead of like one of those diffusers.
And she knew I had curly hair too. So I was like, okay, what are you doing? So I was really annoyed. So anyways, this is my way of saying I hate blow dries. I don't own a blow dryer. I have never once a day in my life blow dried my hair. And unfortunately, they did it to me yesterday, and I felt traumatized.
As we were talking about this, it reminded me, when I do have a short bob, I religiously blow dry my hair, because if I don't, then usually my hair, this is air dry, like this is just what happens, and I'm like, hey, that looks great. It, like, you know, barely had to brush it. Great. When my hair is in a bob, it like the ends flip, and they usually flip out. And I'm like, well, that's not great. So then I take my brush blow dryer and I just kind of like either flip it down.
You should do a bob again. I want to see you with a bob in the flesh.
I've been thinking about it.
Yeah.
This is what I do. I grow my hair long.
Super long, and then you're like, just kidding, and cut it all off.
Then I waver and I get bangs. Then the bangs annoy me, and I start to grow the bangs out. And then I cut all the hair off.
Hey, at least you're consistent, right?
Yeah. So this is like the longest it usually gets is around here. So I'm due for the bob.
Do it.
I'm thinking about doing it.
Do it.
It might make sense to do it the mom cut with the baby, because babies grab hair, you know. But it is more maintenance. Like this, I just can put it up in the claw clip or whatever.
Right.
And when I have the bob, in order for it to look the way I want it to look, I have to do something to it. But it also takes 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, all right, stay tuned to see what she does.
I know. What do you guys think? Should I get a bob?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for Heart It or Hate It.
That's it. And we'll see you next week.
Later, ladies.
Later.